Good morning, students. Now we are going to see civics, chapter diversity and discrimination. Diversity teaches us to look at things from a different perspective, makes us more tolerant, and enriches our lives. There are times, however, when the differences between people lead to discrimination based on prejudice. So here we are going to discuss about what is prejudice, stereotypes, discrimination and inequality, the Indian constitution and diversity. First we will see the word prejudice means to judge before knowing. ஸோ ஒரு மனிதனை அறிவதற்கு முன்னால் அவனை பற்றி ஆராய்வது. Thus, when we judge or form opinions about people who are different from us, before knowing much about them, we form a prejudice. Prejudices are often misinformed and therefore unfair. They arise when we stereotype people. So here we see means in Germany, Adolf Hitler and his party, the Nazis, believed the Jewish people to be an inferior and impure race. ஸோ அடால்ஃப் ஹிட்லர் அப்படிங்கிறது இந்த ஜூயிஸ் இன மக்களை அவர்களை பற்றி அறிந்து கொள்ளாமலேயே கொடுமைப்படுத்தினார். This prejudice led to inhuman treatment of the entire race for years. This picture shows Jewish people in concentration camps in Germany, where they were forcefully confined, tortured and killed only based on their ethnicity. Here we see stereotypes. So a stereotype is an oversimplified, generalized image of a particular community or group of people based on characteristics that a few in the group may have. ஸோ ஒரு இன மக்களில் ஒரு சிலரை பற்றி கருத்து மேற்கொள்வது. Stereotypes assume that all the people belonging to a community have the same characteristics and thus overlook the individual qualities of a person belonging to that group. So stereotypes cause prejudices. For example, when we assume that a particular community is criminal, ஸோ ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட சமூகம், ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட இன மக்களை தவறானவர்களாக நாம் கருதினால், some among them may have committed crimes. சில மனிதர்கள் மற்றும் தவறு செய்திருப்பார்கள். அந்த ஒரு சில மனிதர்களை வைத்து அந்த இனத்தையே நம்ம தவறாக கருதக்கூடாது. So we are stereotyping that community. In doing so, we become prejudiced against them. So for years, the African Americans were stereotyped, as backward in America. Here we are seeing the pictures. They were treated as inferior and were not offered equal rights as citizens. This picture shows Martin Luther King Jr. leading a protest against discriminatory treatment of African Americans in America. ஸோ அமெரிக்காவில் வாழ்ந்த ஆப்பிரிக்க இனத்தவர்களை தவறு செய்த சமூகம் முழுவதும் தவறாக கருதினார்கள். அதனை எதிர்த்து மார்ட்டின் லூதர் அப்படிங்கிறவர் போராட்டம் நடத்தினார். Here we see discrimination and inequality. Prejudices and stereotypes lead to discrimination. Discrimination is the unfair and unequal treatment of people based on religion, gender, caste and economic conditions. அவர்களுடைய மதத்தை பொறுத்து, பாலினத்தை பொறுத்து, பொருளாதார நிலைமையை பொறுத்து மாறுபடும். Equal opportunities to study, work and play are denied to people because of discrimination. So let me see how different ways in which people are discriminated against in India. So on basis of physical appearances. So if you see one person, he will be so taller. If it is some other person, he is very short. So there is no equal heights of human beings. Like the same, if you see one person, he is very fat, and one person very thin. So there is a physical features discrimination. It is discriminate against anyone in the workplace because of their physical appearance. For example, I said now height, weight, body shape, disfigurement, skin condition, scar, or birthmark. To treat someone a certain way based on how they look is discrimination based on physical appearances. For example, Pathonaka, many people in India and around the world believe that only light or fair skin is beautiful and that dark skin is undesirable. So, the Nirathai Puruthu. This is discrimination based on color of skin. In India, advertisements of fairness products make people feel that they have to be fair skin in order to be successful. ஸோ அவர்கள் வாழ்வில் வெற்றி அடையணும்னா அவர்கள் வந்து வெள்ளை நிறத்தவர்களாக இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு தவறான கருத்து நிலவுது. Prejudices can make victims feel stressed and demotivated and can lead to depression. When stereotype and prejudices based on physical appearances extend to an entire race of people, it is known as racial discrimination. Let me see discrimination based on gender. So, ஆணினம் பெண்ணினம் பாலினத்தை பொறுத்தும் discrimination. In India, discrimination also occurs on the basis of gender. Gender is the role assigned to men and women by a society. For example, we see means boys now don't cry, girls only always cry. Like that, one misunderstanding having there. So these are all the examples of gender stereotypes. Here we are seeing in the picture in military how the girls are participated, enthusiastic, energetic. But we say women can't do that. Men only can participate in military. So they lead to prejudices that assume women to be weaker and incapable of performing tasks as well as men do. Okay. So in many regions of India, girls are considered burdens and are unwanted. பெண்களை ஒரு சுமையாக கருதுகிறார்கள். As a result, female foeticide, that is the killing of a girl child. So பெண் குழந்தைகளை கொலை செய்யும் அளவிற்கு ஆளாகிறார்கள். It has become such a common occurrence that it has caused an alarming imbalance in the ratio between girls and boys in many parts of India. For example, Pathonaka, so for a long time, women were denied equal rights to education and work. But today, things are slowly changing as a result of greater education. So, பெண்கள் படித்து முன்னேறுவதனால் நிலைமை மாறிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறது. And women from India are excelling as doctors, teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, homemakers, sports people, astronauts, police officers, and army personnel. All of which were professions that were considered to be only for men. But nowadays, women also participating in that. So, the discrimination based on the transgender also. So, in the picture are people who do not belong to either the male or the female gender. They are people of the third gender or transgender, we say. For a long time, they were ridiculed and denied equal opportunities to education and work. But in April 2014, the Supreme Court of India passed a landmark judgment that made it compulsory for the government to give members of the third gender equal opportunities and made discrimination against them a criminal offense. And discrimination based on religion, மதத்தை பொறுத்து வேறுபாடுகள். So people of different religions live in India. So இந்தியாவில் பலவித மதத்தவர்கள் வாழ்கிறார்கள். They have different beliefs, practices, customs, rituals and festivals. So அவர்களுடைய நம்பிக்கைகள், வாழ்க்கை நடைமுறைகள், விழா தினங்கள் அனைத்தும் வேறுபடுகிறது. But no one religion is greater than the other. Some, however, assume their religion to be the best. As a result, they develop a prejudice against people of other religions. ஸோ அவர்கள் மதம்தான் சிறந்தது என்கிற தவறான கருத்தில் அடுத்த மதத்தை குறை சொல்வார். Due to such prejudice, some people in India do not allow people of other religions into their homes or places of worship. So they hesitate to share food or water with them. ஸோ உணவையோ தண்ணீரையோ அவர்களுடன் பகிர்ந்து கொள்வதற்கு தயங்குவார்கள். Such attitudes have often caused disharmony and violence in the country. Here we see discrimination based on caste. So caste பொறுத்தும் வித்தியாசம் வேறுபாடு பார்க்கிறார்கள். So the four main castes that society was divided into an ancient India. That is like Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras. Today there are hundreds of castes and subcastes in India. But while people of some caste enjoy many privileges, சில இனத்தவர்கள் மட்டும் சில உரிமைகளை அனுபவிக்கிறார்கள். People occupying the lowest position in the caste hierarchy are denied many occupations, made to do menial tasks, and often not allowed to mix freely with or marry people of higher caste. Today they call themselves Dalits. Dalit ina makkal அப்படினு சொல்வாங்க. The meaning the oppressed, and are classified as scheduled caste, SCST அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம். Scheduled caste, scheduled tribes by the Constitution of India. Here we see the role of Dr. Ambedkar in fighting caste discrimination. So according to his said, caste is a state of mind. It is a disease of mind. The teaching of the Hindu religion are the root cause of this disease. We practice casteism and we observe untouchability because we are enjoyed to do so by the Hindu religion. So இந்து இனத்துல மட்டும்தான் இதன் மாதிரி நிலவுகிறது. A bitter thing cannot be made sweet. The taste of anything can be changed, but poison cannot be changed into nectar. Okay. So among the many social reformers who took up the cause of the Dalits, Dr. Bhimarao Ramji Ambedkar was the foremost. So Dr. Ambedkar தான் இதற்கு முதலில் உரிமை எடுத்து போராடினார். He was born in 1891 into the Mahar community, which is recognized as an untouchable caste. So Mahar இனம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு இனம். அந்த இனத்தில் பிறந்தவர் தீண்டத்தகாதவர்கள் அப்படின்னு அவங்கள ஒதுக்கினார்கள். Young Bhimarao faced many humiliation and challenges because of this caste. But he fought back and completed his education to become a lawyer. அதையெல்லாம் எதிர்த்து போராடி ஒரு சிறந்த சட்ட வழக்கறிஞராக படித்து உயர்ந்தார். Thereafter, he took up the cause of the Dalits in India. He encouraged them to complete their education and fight for equal rights. Ambedkar, popularly known as Baba Saheb, also spoke out against gender discrimination. And he said, I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. The Indian Constitution and diversity. India's diverse population has, by and large, existed peacefully together. However, it is also true that this diversity has gave rise to various forms of discrimination. When India became independent on 15 August 1947, the leaders decided to build a new India that would be free of all such kinds of discrimination. A constitution is a written set of rules and laws that guides the functioning of a country. In the preamble, which is the introduction to the constitution, India was declared a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So the constitution states clearly that every Indian citizen is equal in the eyes of law. So சட்டத்திற்கு முன் ஒவ்வொரு இந்தியனும் சம உரிமை உள்ளவர்கள் என்பதை இந்த அமைப்பு உணர்த்துகிறது. And no one is to be discriminated against on the basis of religion, caste, race, gender, or language. So, untouchability was abolished and declared a punishable offense. B.R. Ambedkar played a vital role in the drafting of the Constitution and is thus known as the father of the Indian Constitution. With this, we'll end our session. Thank you, children. We'll meet in the next class.